Hello friends and welcome back to another episode. My name is Koolio and today we are taking a first look impressions video for The Secret World. This is one of the most unique MMORPGs out there, and I still think it's probably one of the best MMOs out there. Now, it's not free to play, you do have to buy the game, but I have seen the game go as low as like 10 bucks before. So it's not that hard to get into it. You can buy it on Steam or you can just go to Funcom's website and buy it itself. But I'm actually really excited to come in and show you guys this game because when this game first came out, I jumped in. I bought the game like right away. I jumped in and I absolutely love it. I love Lovecraftian lore and horror games and things like that, and I was so excited that they were finally making a modern day MMO with horror aspects to it. And this is definitely one of the most unique MMOs out there, and there's a lot of things in this game that I would say should be placing it up towards the top of the best MMORPGs out there right now. And I'm going to kind of jump into that. Some of the ones I'm going to share with you, I'm going to name off the bat is the skill system in the game is beyond wild. You can create pretty much anything that you want. I mean, there are some of these limited decks that you kind of are guided into, but if you're smart enough, you can make your own. And the second thing is this game has the best questing system in any single game, hands down. Way better than anything. And though the story can be a little cheesy, if you love shows like The X-Files or Fringe, you will absolutely love the quests in this game. Okay, and also you're looking at the background. This is a CGI trailer for the game, which literally got my heart pumping so crazy fast. I was so excited to play this game. All right, let's go ahead. Let's jump in and create a character. All right, now that we're in the game, this is my old character, K. Irvin. He's a pretty cool guy. He's pretty far into the game, so technically this isn't exactly a first impressions, but the reason why I named it as such is because it's been a very long time since I've actually jumped into the game. I recently downloaded it and wanted to give it a shot since I've been doing a lot of first impressions videos lately for you guys, trying to get some of my favorite MMOs out there for you guys to try and hopefully be able to jump in and play. So let's go ahead, let's jump in and make a character. Now, there's 3 different factions that you can pick in the game. I'm just going to pick a random. These are like kind of servers that you can jump into. There are 3 factions that you can join. They have the Illuminati, the Knights Templar, and the Dragon, each kind of embodying their own specific way on how they want to rule the world. So we're going to jump in and play them, but even though you're going to pick all these different factions, it pretty much kind of puts you in line mainly for PvP as well as your hometown. But you'll eventually end up kind of playing the same storylines as all the other characters. It's a lot more of a linear progression, but the questing's so good that I don't mind going back through and playing some of these again. And it's been such a long time. And another thing that makes this really unique is the fact that the questing's actually hard. It's pretty hard in this game to get through it, okay? Like, sometimes I had to go online and legitly cheat, okay? I'm sorry for those of you that are diehard Secret World fans. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're cheating. But some of them I actually legitimately had to do, especially the investigation quests. They're very unique quests that actually make you have to think. And they also give you an in-game browser in which you have to go and like actually look up stuff. So I will say though, the character models aren't very good. But hey, what am I to say, okay? All right, I want to pick... I want to do facial traits. I want to change my hairstyle. I think the face is fine. I don't think the character models in the game look very good. I think the game still has really good graphics for an older style game, but I think they're pretty good. I think they're not bad. Hair and makeup, that's what I'm looking for. I want to go for dark hair. I'm going to play as a female because I don't think I have a female character in the game. Let's go for the thinner eyebrows, date night, 80s blush, fresh face. We'll put a little bit of makeup on her, make her look a little bit pretty. There's no facial hair for her to choose. There's a lot of different hairstyle options, like a ton. So the character creation in this is pretty good. There's a good amount of customization for the characters just for their aesthetic. Oh my gosh. Oh my heck. Look at those sideburns. Oh my flippin'. That's not too bad. That is totally like a soccer mom hairstyle though. Like that's the one that's going to come yelling into your work and saying like, can I talk to your manager? That's the hairstyle you're going to go for. Some of these are actually pretty nice. Like in some MMOs, I feel like hairstyles, you just got to pick the one that looks the least ugly. And this one's actually fairly impressive. I'm going to keep the I think she's good with the glasses. I kind of like having the glasses on her. Accessories. Maybe actually we'll... Oh, not those accessories. What kind of glasses do I want? Let's go for... That looks good. Let's pick a... You can't really see it, but I think she's going to be wearing a white blouse. Coats. I like the one that she currently has. Let's go for that one. Legs. Should I do all white? It's kind of weird looking though. Maybe I'll do black. Black jeans it is. And then shoes. And don't worry if you think these are kind of all limited options when you're playing the game. The game actually has a lot of different costumes that you can buy once you get to your main city. There she goes. She wears those type of shoes because she's pretty intense. Character size. Make her really, really tall or really, really short. I'll put her kind of medium-ish. She's a tough girl after all. Let's go ahead and name... Her nickname is Koolio. I like the name Serena. And let's go Lovecraft. Serena Lovecraft. Play. Your nickname Koolio is already in use. Oh man. What's another one? Sulio? I don't know. Koolios? Sure. Please tell me. All right. We're in it. Now, this game is a horror game, and there are some parts in the game that I was actually pretty scared, like pretty frightened about when running through it, because they've got a lot of unique missions when it comes to gameplay. You hardly will ever see like a kill 10 quest thing. Let's listen to the story real quick. I'll tell you later.
Around the site of last month's terrorist attack. The Japanese government has stated that an unidentified radical political group released a biological agent in the Tokyo subway, less than 1 kilometer from Orochi Tower. Although the area has been evacuated, there have been eyewitness reports of activity inside the perimeter, including ongoing fighting between Orochi security personnel and armed civilians. Authorities are denying these reports, and the military has barred anyone from approaching within 100 meters of the temporary perimeter.
You will see the end of days. You will see the dawning of a new age. To be a monarch or a beggar. To lose everything or to become a god. To stand with us or against us. The choice is yours. Remember this.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices
They will
that whisper in your sleep.
You are with the chosen,
You are with
but
the chosen,
you must choose for
but
yourself.
you must make the right choices.
You are cursed with free
You
will.
are cursed with free will. We are here to guide you to the light.
It's not my place to intervene, but then this,
Even if this is merely a dream.
Make the right
Make
choices.
the right choices. And be mindful of the voices that whisper.
They corrupt.
For they speak the truth.
Good afternoon. Are you... From the look of things, I guess that question is moot. Bee problem? There's a lot of that going around. I represent an organization headquartered in London, a very large organization with branches across the globe and connections in every government. Although we see ourselves as a silent partner. We pull strings, big strings. Prime ministers, presidents, kings. Dark days are coming. The world is in turmoil and we're recruiting. Soldiers, agents, adventurers, crusaders. And we offer good terms, a fresh start, a network unlike any other, unlimited resources, a fantastic medical plan, and a way to harness and use your incredible powers. It may be a big transition, but look at it this way. This is a unique opportunity. You have been chosen. You have been granted powers beyond what most can imagine. So you can either be an outcast in a world that will never understand or accept what you've become, or you can join others like you. Take a stand against the rising darkness, and embark on a journey into the unknown, into the hidden places, into the secret world. The choice, as we're so fond of saying, is entirely yours. But know this. Your emerging powers will attract plenty of attention, and not everyone is as accommodating as we are. On your own, you'll be easy prey. You might not last a week. This will get you where you need to go. There are instructions inside. Use it or don't use it, it's your prerogative. You won't see me again. I trust you'll make the right decision. By the way, our organization is called the Templars. You may have heard of us. We've been around a while. Good day.
All right. That was a pretty cool introduction. I forgot how like cinematic the game is. Like I've been playing games, and I think the only one I can really compare to this one would be Star Wars: The Old Republic in terms of story and gameplay that's focused, primarily on the story. But even Star Wars: The Old Republic's like cutscenes that they have for their story don't match, I think, the quality that the Secret World has. Like I'm thinking about a couple of the cutscenes in my head right now from Star Wars: The Old Republic, and they're pretty static is what the word I'm thinking about. Now, these ones aren't as fluid, but I feel like they've got more of an impact behind them, more of a pleasing aesthetic to the cutscenes. If that more cinematography to it, cinematic. That's the word I'm thinking of. Okay, so hopefully we can jump into the game pretty quick. Here we go. Looks like I made my way to London.
Sorry, can't let you through without authorization. Look, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's not.
All right, lads, D.I. Shelley, they're with me. Do us both a favour and don't go flashing that letter around out here. The boys on the cordons haven't been briefed. As far as they're concerned, this is all just heightened awareness after the terrorist attack in Tokyo. But I don't deal with the bureaucracy. I deal with the truth about the secret London, about the Templars. I'd say, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. But you have no idea. Even I only get as involved as I have to, for the sake of us little people. You've seen it on the news. The Tokyo incident. That's what happens when your new crowd lets things get out of hand. Not here. Not on my watch. That's the deal. That's always been the deal. You'll be safe inside, Eldwick. Go see one of the prophets prophesying up the road by the tube station. They'll fill you in on the kind of crazy you've got ahead of you. Best be prepared. My sincerest condolences.
Okay. So I will say a couple of negatives towards the Secret World. The mouth animations don't look very good. They're actually pretty bad. The user interface, I think it's actually pretty good. This isn't kind of negative towards it, but it can be kind of confusing for new players. But if you've played MMOs before, you can kind of get the general gist of what's happening on the screen. It's very minimalistic, very futuristic, modern style. You'll see these things where you can actually activate. I don't think it'll let me. Well, actually, I think I can go in there. I've never done it before. Another kind of a negative I want to point out is you'll notice is some kind of weird animations to the game itself, especially during combat. Let's see what's over here. You received a morning light pamphlet. Probably in my inventory right there. The inventory, I think you have pretty much unlimited. Like, it's pretty crazy how big and like your inventory gets filled up pretty fast with a bunch of random stuff. So you'll be opening and closing it all the time. Okay, they do such a great, like, okay, this is hands down, okay, number one of any MMO. Okay, first of all, story, questing, this is number one. The other number one, I don't know how I'm saying this, but the other number one, this game is the most immersive MMO I've ever played. Like, absolutely engrossing to just be in. Just fantastic. Okay, let's keep going. Every little piece in the world that you pick up, pamphlets, flyers, they all have a story behind them that takes place in the world. And a lot of them have clues to let you know what you need to do to progress in the story. They won't just hand them out to you. You actually have to, like, physically read the pamphlet if there's a clue behind it in order for you to gain some kind of knowledge or, you know, progression in the questing. Okay, this is cool. I remember this. This is going to be fun.
So late to start recycling, to go to raves to save the gorillas, to catch out those Anansi sheds. There's a storm coming. Mondo storm. Paint your glass houses shut. You don't have to take his word for it. This is a warning from the sun. It says it's old and tired and scared of death. It says you've lived as young gods for too long. Spoiled children who only need to wish for something and it'll come true. Well, those days are gone now and won't be here again. Sorry! I'll show you how it all goes down through the medium of unreliable narration. A vision of the future. This could be your lucky day. Tomorrow and all the ones after, not so much. It's a hot, wet day. You ever notice how the apocalypse always comes on a wet day? There's the smell of warm air and stale piss. The atmosphere is electric. I mean, actually electric. Sparking off the tracks, lifting and snapping your hair. A voice over the speakers that you don't hear. You itch. The black signal sounds. Lights out.
Okay, so now we're going to be thrown into kind of an introductory story instance that's going to teach us how we play the game and how combat works. And we've been pretty far into this video so far, and I didn't realize how many cutscenes there are. It's going to take us a while to kind of get through all this, and I might not be able to finish this story, but I'll at least show you some of the gameplay and combat.
Good news for Tokyo, bad news for us.
I thought the dragon thrived on chaos.
Someone once told me the Illuminati had all the answers.
They're saying a bomb. It's never just a bomb.
Something worse. Something that brought the filth with it.
So we fight. That's what us Templars do.
I enjoy a good fight. It's just these trousers are bloody velvet.
Sarah! Thank Gaia!
Okay, so if you didn't catch that, we essentially embodied a character named Sarah. We're going to be playing through the Tokyo event. We're going to see exactly what happened. I'm going to go ahead and we got to talk to Mei Ling. Now, if you don't have the best of eyes, it can be kind of hard to read all of the story quests and stuff. They give you kind of a brief introduction of what's going on. And most of the quests have these stages called tiers, usually about 3 to 6 tiers. And once you complete all of the tiers, then you complete the quest, and you get the experience for it. So let's go ahead and accept it. Arm yourself with a shotgun. Let me
Sarah,
go ahead and turn up the dialogue.
open the gate.
Oh, snap!
Oh my god.
Yeah, she just got wrecked. Here we go. Zombie time. Let's do this, boys and girls.
Watch out!
That's shooting.
Now, the game's combat is kind of a weird system. Not a whole lot of people are very in love with the combat system because it's got an element of action-based to it where you can actually hit multiple targets within like a cone. But you don't necessarily see the cone like you would in a game like, you know, WildStar. So you do focus on one target, but a lot of the abilities that you have can hit multiple targets. It is tab targeting mixed with a little bit of combats. The best way I can explain it is it's not as visually informative as WildStar's combat system, with a mixture of Guild Wars 2. I think that's a good... Oh, snap. Oh, gosh.
Let it get on you. Don't even breathe in. It's reacting to us. Like it knows.
Die, filth.
Crystal can't think. It's a cancer. Cancer doesn't know you're coming, it just is.
We gotta help the people.
New plan. Fight chaos with chaos. Keep the bastards at a distance, then take them out.
Got it. That's your plan.
Well, it's a plan.
You've got points, Sarah. Make every
I got
shot
point, make every shot count. I've got a new ability. It's called Kneecapper, shotgun attack that deals a moderate amount of damage and slows the enemy in a cone. Actually, before I continue, let's see if they'll actually let me take a look at the ability wheel. Oh. Character sheet. The character sheet is not my favorite in this game. You have to like really zoom in to see what's going on. I guess it won't let me take a look at.
What do you need? A short, sharp kick in?
Yeah, it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna let me look at it. Hopefully, I'll be able to take a look at it soon. If not, there's this giant wheel of skills. And there aren't traditional levels in this game. There is ranking that you kind of go through, but it's not your level, okay? Don't think of it as a level. Mainly what happens is as you're playing the game, you kill monsters, complete quests and stuff. You get experience points filling up your XP bar on the bottom that gives you ability points and skill points. Now, ability points go towards new abilities and skill points go to increasing certain skill lines. As you increase skill lines, it unlocks new tiers of abilities that you can unlock, and new abilities can be swapped on the fly. And then as you collect certain abilities, you can actually unlock certain... we're regrouping with the team. Over here. As you unlock certain abilities within a deck, you unlock new costumes and things like that. It's pretty cool. Oh, snap. Why did they leave me alone? Like, this is not... like... I'm not one of them. I have no idea what's going on, and they leave me to fight this giant beast. And you dead, son. Where am I going? Looks like I'm going up here. The atmosphere in this game is just marvelous. It's just so much fun. Hey, it's this guy.
The cavalry has arrived.
We have arrived.
Even where the filth corrupts, Gaia's power endures. Take it into yourself. Breathe it out. Will this broken body mended?
Left click on the soldier on the ground. Select him. Use your new healing ability. Number 5. All right, the Orochi security officer.
But even Gaia will be tested by what is to come.
Making a stand wasn't working out.
Yeah, about that. This ain't looking much better, to be honest. Now is not the time for argument.
Told you he would say that.
Let's keep going.
We must reach the next platform.
Enter the battle against the filth is my quest. I am on tier 1 still of 2 tiers. The zombies, they are coming. Now, a lot of the abilities kind of have build up. If you look in the bottom right, just below the enemy health bar, you'll see these like shotgun resources. So as I use my shotgun ability, that will kind of build up on this filthy mass until it has 5, and then I use number 4. It uses all those abilities and causes a massive amount of damage. There's a lot of abilities like that. You'll see that throughout the game. Abilities that grow shotgun resources, blade resources, a lot of things like that. So the combat, I personally enjoy the combat. I know a lot of people don't like it due to the animations themselves because your character can twist in really funky ways. But I think it's pretty good. So I enjoy it. It's intuitive enough and action-based enough that I can enjoy how the combat feels more thought-provoking, and like I've got like movement-based as well. Like I got to make sure I'm getting the freak out of, you know, dodge. I think I'm supposed to actually run the heck out of here.
Look out! It's all coming down!
Oh snap. Now I'm stuck. And I think this is the last part of our journey. So we're almost done with this video, everyone. We're almost done with our first impressions for The Secret World. I want to just say a few things about the game itself. This is an extremely unique game. You're not going to see it anywhere. You're not going to see any type of clone of it. And it's fairly successful. The dev team's constantly coming out with new updates. They come out with these things called issues, which are big story contents where you can actually backtrack to certain zones but experience completely new things. I think one was called like the disappearing of Tyler something, and I played through it and it was actually incredibly fun. And I think it was only a couple dollars to buy. I can't remember exactly how much, maybe 10 at the most, but you get so much content behind it. Like, I do like the way that they set up their cash shop in the game, and they're constantly having sales where you can unlock all of their issues for like a super low price. So keep an eye out for those sales. Guys, I think I might end the video right here. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Koolio. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, guys, I'll see ya.